Additel's 878-160 reference drywall calibrator is extremely versatile. In this video, we will focus on just a few of the many amazing capabilities of this exciting calibrator and show you how to utilize the triple point of water realization feature. The triple point of water is an intrinsic value in which highly purified water is brought to an equilibrium of a solid, liquid, and a gas. The triple point occurs at roughly 0.01 degrees C and is extremely repeatable. This commonly used constant of nature is utilized in many industries to verify, calibrate, and monitor temperature measurement sensors. The triple point of water is a critical temperature point for any user of an SPRT or PRT thermometer because it helps them to understand the drift of the thermometer. The triple point of water can help to indicate when a thermometer is in or out of tolerance. Additel makes realizing the triple point of water a snap with the ADT878-160 reference drywall calibrator and the TPW kit by providing the following: a one-touch triple point of water cell realization, a highly affordable intrinsic standard, a self-calibration feature that automatically updates reference probe TPW values, easily maintained temperature working standards, and is fully self-contained. To begin, you will need the Additel 878-160 reference drywall calibrator and Additel's triple point of water kit. Start by putting the cell cushion in the bottom of the basket. Then put the cell support ring in the top of the basket. This ring will steady the cell when it is inserted. Place the cell basket into the reference drywall. The TPW cell is carefully loaded into the cell basket. A small amount of ethanol is added between the cell and the cell basket and in the reentrant well of the cell. This will help to improve the thermal conductivity between the 878-160, the cell, and the probes that are inserted into the cell. Add enough ethanol until you're about 10 millimeters above the top of the cell. A protective cover is added to help insulate the cell from ambient air. The last step before running the automated built-in task feature is to insert the reference probe we wish to measure into the cell through the hole in the top of the lid. In this example, we are using the process calibration option of the ADT878, which allows for the reference probe to be read from the ADT878 itself. With a quick tap or two of the reference drywall touchscreen, we are off and running with our automated process. The ADT878 will run down to 2 degrees C for 5 minutes to allow for some stabilization. By having the reference thermometer in the cell during the temperature descent, this will help to cool the reference thermometer, which will lengthen the triple point of water's plateau. The 878 will cool to about minus 5.5 degrees C to supercool the triple point of water cell. The reference thermometer being tested should remain inside the cell during this process. When the cell is at the freezing set point, a 10-minute countdown will begin. Once the 878-160 has supercooled the cell, it will audibly beep letting you know when the TPW cell is ready to be realized. The Additel program will count down for 2 minutes to allow you time to remove the cell and realize the triple point. If no action is taken at the end of the countdown, the ADT878 will heat the cell back up to protect it from potentially breaking if left at minus 5°C for too long. To realize the triple point of water cell, we carefully remove the reference thermometer and cell basket cover. Then use the provided removal tool to carefully lift the cell out of the basket. To achieve the best results, hold the cell in the center and then give it a short, hard shake at an angle. You will see an icy water mix form that looks like a slurry. Of course, there's a vapor at the top of the cell as well, but you just can't see it. Then the TPW cell goes back into the ADT878 where it can be maintained for up to 3 hours. The reference thermometer is then gently reinserted into the cell. It's a good idea to wait about 10 minutes for the system to completely stabilize. At this point, we can begin taking measurements of the reference thermometer at the intrinsic constant temperature of 0.01 degrees C. When using a reference thermometer that's being read through the process option of the Additel 878, we see that there is a triple point of water icon that illuminates after stabilization. If we select this icon, the RTPW function will allow you to automatically fetch and update the resistance at the triple point of water value in the smart connector of your reference thermometer. The triple point of water is a great way to build a history with critical temperature devices by performing this easy task on a frequent interval. It can also be used to verify the temperature probe before and after highly critical temperature work to provide added evidence of proper calibration measurements. With the Additel triple point of water system, you don't have to have the process option. An external readout can be used and the program will run the same with the exception of the automated update of the resistance of the triple point of water. The cell plateau will last long enough for you to perform a measurement on up to 4 non-pre-cooled reference thermometers. One big advantage of having an intrinsic standard like the Additel 878 TPW kit on hand is the ability to validate your reference thermometer prior to running a self-calibration feature of the ADT878-160. Additel really is making metrology simple with the innovation of products like the ADT878-160 coupled with the handy 878 TPW kit. Look to check out our other videos about the self-calibration feature and the automatic annealing procedure. For more information about this exciting product from Additel, please visit us at additel.com.